Hey guys, how you doing? JTest ASMR here, and today I'm testing out another lager. I've done alcohol on this channel before, but I thought I would try this. And I brought these out of Lidl. These are in Lidl, and they're only these small ones. They're I think they're 25 centiliter, something like that. Yeah, 25 centiliter, and so they're not even half a pint. You know what I mean? It's just a small one. I thought I would be here today, drink this, give you my review, what I think of it, and maybe possibly a bit of rambling in there as well. So something a bit different today. This my bottle opener. Look, there's a bottle opener there, but it's like there you can sort of open like cans of beans and whatever and whatnot. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. But I use it for opening cans more than I use it for obviously opening bottles and using it for as a can opener. Lisa use it more as a can opener, but Ruby's not particularly well at the moment. She's got like I think it's like a chest infection type thing. So she's coughing and things. They're having a break in the bedroom at the moment. If you do hear coughing, I do apologise. It is her because she is quite not well at the moment. I mean, she's been like it for a good couple of days now. We went to the doctor's, but she's on the mend, but she's still coughing up. There's a lot of mucus, I think, in her lungs and stuff. So anyway, she's on the road to recovery. Change the subject completely, which is what this video is about. Super Bock. Now I bought these out of Lidl. They were 6 for, I think it was £4.99 for 6 of these, which if you work it out, that's like a pint and a half, and you're paying £5. Now you can't get a pint and a half in many pubs that I know about. My local, for a pint of lager or something, they want £6.50 in my local that I go to when I go there. So £4.99 for 6 of these little bad boys is quite good. Like I said, I got it out of Lidl, so check out your Lidl if you've got one near and see if they've got these here. I haven't tried these yet. I'm going to give it a go. They are 4.7, so they are not exactly all mega strong, but they're not weak either. They're not like gnat's piss. So it's Portuguese lager. Super Bock. Let's give it a go. You know, that's not actually bad. That's a nice lager. I think that's that would be good for barbecues and things. Sorry about it, guys. Fucking noise next door. If you do hear anything, please try and ignore it. So yeah, so like I said, this would be really good for barbecues. Sort of just to have obviously cold out for a nice bucket or something, and having your burgers, your hot dogs, and crisps and coleslaw and all that lot. And with this very nice lager, this would go really well with barbecue food. Probably Indian food as well. So if you get like one of them Indian takeaways, or like you go to your local curry pot or a ready meal, get an Indian, that would go well with that. possibly Chinese as well. Sorry about my hair. Yeah, really rate this. It's a really nice lager. Really nice lager. Like I said, 4.7. What else does it say on the back? Ingredients: water, barley, malt, hops, the usual hops, wheat. You know, it's the same suspects that you get in any sort of lager. It says 1927. Yeah, Portuguese lager beer. And like I said, these are in a pack of 6, so I thought I'm not sure, but I think I've seen these in like sort of, you know, like in newspaper shops or sweet shops, and they got a fridge and it's full of alcohol. I think I've seen bigger versions of this. I'm almost sure I have seen these. I've definitely heard of Super Bock before, but I just never really bothered giving it a go. But yeah, I'm sure I've seen the bigger versions of this, but I'm happy with these. I did have another video planned with some gum, but I thought I'd put it on the back burner till next time. Might try and do it possibly Thursday or Friday. I've been doing some more calls and WhatsApps to people to join me on my Dining Diaries video. I've got 2 people who were managers of pubs who are, one of them was even a chef, so hopefully he'll be joining me, but he's very, very busy at the moment, so it probably won't be February or whatever till I'm able to get hold of him. And the other guy, I've just got to get hold of him through WhatsApp, because he works in a pub as well, and he's also a very, very busy person. He sometimes works 6 to 7 days, so it's quite tough to try and get hold of him as well, but I will reach out and make contact. And there is another couple of people down the pipe that I would like to have on the channel. It'd just be a case of them reaching out, me reaching out, and collabing with them. I mean, some of these people are certainties, some of these people are maybes. So, the only guest I've had on my Dining Diaries is my partner and my daughter. That's the only ones, but I have got other people. It's just a case of when they are free and when I'm free. Because I'm quite busy obviously on this channel, and I've got other projects and other channels that I do, so you know, and obviously my little girl's only 16 months, and she's just started walking, only just literally yesterday started walking, so kind of proud of her for that. Kind of makes me happy. So I'm kind of on cloud 9 that she's walking around unassisted. Pardon me. I know, she does fall over and she does still hold on to things to get around, but she can walk around unassisted. She walked down the hallway the other day. Me and Carol went shopping and we put her shoes on and we went out to the hallway to get our coats on and whatever, and she literally walked unassisted all the way into the hallways to say, "Come on, are we going or not?" But she just literally unassisted walked all the way down there. So proud of her. So proud of her. Even though she's ill, she started walking. So in a way, I'm happy, but now, and in a way, I know we've got to have eyes in the back of our head always, at all times. Now she can walk around. I mean, she does still crawl around and stuff. You know, crawling's still her main thing, but she will get up and just stand up unassisted and clap herself. um, so that's pretty cool. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to have another one of these. This is really good shit. Trying to see if there's anything else it says on there. Apparently it's the Super Bock group. So it's an actual thing. Because you get like some lagers or something, let's say like Strongbows made by the people that make Bulmer. I don't mind Bulmer's cider too much, but I prefer Strongbow. But Bulmer's lager's okay. I don't like Magna's cider, Irish cider. Ugh, no. I mean, I haven't got anyone again. You know, if there's anyone who likes it, that's fine. It's just not my cup of tea at all. Sorry about it, guys. I don't know what it is, but they're banging next door. I think someone's putting something on the wall or something. Yeah, sorry, I had to pause yet again because they're banging. I think they're putting something up on the wall or something. But in the meantime, I'm going to get another one of these guys. Here we go again. Second one. Tell you what, I'll tell you a little joke about this. For all of you older generation out there, younger ones won't. Years ago, there used to be a comedy act, and they were called Hale and Pace. And it was Gareth Hale and Norman Pace. That was their real names. But they were called Hale and Pace. And they were very, very funny. And they were very crude as well. But they had a bottle top like this. And they said you could use it as an ashtray. And and stomp it out and just leave one butt end. And there was one butt end in one of these. I was like, and they said, oh, it's very ideal for the smoker that smokes very little. But they said it's very ideal for the smoker that doesn't smoke at all. Very ideal for the smoker that doesn't smoke at all. That doesn't make sense. But they said, oh, this is an ideal ashtray for the smoker that doesn't smoke at all. Okay then. Yeah, I found it pretty funny at the time. I mean, once you kind of read it about 30,000 times, it does get a bit boring. But I remember the first time I read it, and it was pretty funny. Not my t-shirt, by the way. But it is a job lot off of Vinted, and I just liked it, so I thought I'll get it. I've worn it a few times, but you know. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, do me a favour, when you subscribe and join, if you click the like button as well, share with your friends and family, colleagues, all the good stuff. And comment down below, have you had this Super Bock before? Have you had this? Have you not? Do you want to try it? Or maybe you just haven't got round to it, or you've not seen it, or maybe you have tried it and you don't like it, or whatever. I mean, I will admit it's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but it is a nice lager to have with food, like I said. Like barbecue, Indian, Chinese party, or like everyday drinking maybe. But you're hardly gonna get drunk on them. But I mean, like I say, you could have it as just you just fancy a lager. Perfect. Like I say, not too strong, but not too weak. But yeah, I think they're definitely a winner in my book. Not that I own a book, but yeah. So you can really, these are quite versatile in anything really. But yeah, because what it was, I was in Lidl the other day and I found them, and they had no price. Surprise. So I was with Carol and I said, they've got no price on them. And she said, oh yeah, there's no price. So then, as luck would have it, come around the corner, like walking around the corner was the assistant manager. So I said, oh, excuse me, mate. I said, how much are these Super Box? I said, you got no price on them. So he said, look, he went, oh, okay. So he walked back off around the corner and came back with one of them, like a Telsong gun. And I mean, they've got barcode there, but it was like in a box, and on the bottom of the box they had the barcode. So he scanned it, and he was like, and he pushed a few buttons. He went, oh, $4.99. I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll take that. I said, well done, young man. I said, that is a sale. So yeah, $4.99 for 6 of these are not too bad. But like I said, it was only because the assistant manager walked round, and I was like, whoa, can I borrow you for a second? I mean, our Lidl is not absolutely super massive, but it is quite big. So I found them. Where did I find them? I found them. You in Lidl, you've got middle of Lidl, and that's all the promotional stuff they've got. It's mostly gardening stuff and cookware and stuff at the moment. But then the aisle after that, which is near the freezers, that's where I found these. Right, just past the freezer section, they were here. And they were, like, again, on a promotional end, so I don't think these are going to stay $4.99 forever. But hey ho. Sorry, I'm getting all these updates on this phone, and it's Shen, Google, and Monopoly Go. Someone's trying to shut me down on Monopoly Go. But yeah, so yeah, they probably won't stay $4.99 forever. But if they go up to say $6.99 or $7.99, I should just be like, nah, ain't worth it, mate. I mean, if it like, especially $6.99, that would be over £1 a bottle. Well, yeah. I mean, if you work it out at the moment, I'm just being lazy. $4.99 divide by 6. So it works out like 83p a bottle. 83 pence for a bottle. It was alright. It's only a small bottle, but 83p for a bottle, not bad. It's not bad. But like I say, when you start saying, oh, £6, £7, it's not worth it really. Well, I suppose it will be worth it, but it's still quite expensive for a small little bottle. This bit of hair at my back is really annoying me. I asked Carol to cut my hair the other day, but obviously it's getting around to it. Don't always get around to it. I enjoy hanging out with you guys sometimes, like doing these and just talking random shit. I did want to do a live, but the thing is, I didn't want to kind of do a live for say quarter of an hour. Ruby wakes up, and then it causes all problems because sometimes when she wakes up, she ain't getting back to sleep. Sometimes she will, sometimes she will drop back off and she'll wake up, sort of have a look around and then go back to sleep. But usually once she wakes up, that's it. So yeah, there's a bit of a bind at times, especially when she's only had, like, say, kind of like, say, like, I don't know, 35 to 40 minute nap, when really children should be napping, like, especially her age, about an hour to 2 hours. I've googled it. Google told me an hour to 2 hours. So when she's only having a 35-minute, 40-minute nap, I mean, she's having some rest, but come, say, I don't know, kind of 5:30, she starts rubbing her eyes and she's getting really tired. And I'm like, Ruby, you've got at least a couple of hours before you go to bed, darling, So she really does struggle. And when she gets, like, really, really tired, she can get really irritable, and she can even sometimes be a little bit aggressive. But I mean, I've heard that that's a child thing. They can, they do pinch and dig their claws in and just randomly be thing. But like I said, I heard that's a child thing. It's not just her. Carol was telling me that when her little boy Ryan used to get cold, used to get really tired, he used to get a little bit irritable and that. But again, I think it's just a baby thing. But yeah, so. God. My God, we've been on this 23 minutes, my God. Like I said, I wouldn't have minded doing a live and chatting to you guys live, but like I said, it's just not worth the risk, just in case, like I say, she does wake up. And then there'll be problems. What was I going to say? Me and Carol have just finished watching the new series of Waterloo Road. I mean, I'm not really into it too much. It's Carol that likes it, so I just sit there and watch it. But I do obviously watch it because she does. That was quite cool. What have you guys been watching? Do you guys watch Waterloo Road? And obviously I watch my football when it's on. I don't think it's on. I don't think it's on this weekend. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's not on this weekend. I don't really. I mean, I do keep up with football. I really do, but I don't sort of keep up with the fixtures as much as I should do. because I used to do my own football channel, which is still active on YouTube. But the only problem is I just don't upload to it anymore because I just wasn't getting anyone who was subbing, even though I put things on there. I'm not. I don't. I just don't get subs anymore. So I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm not doing it then because it's not worth it. I mean, here at John's football channel, 28 subs, and that was like over the course of say like a year and a little bit. So I know like the Dining Diaries only got like 25 subs, but the thing about it is 28 subs over a year and a half is just not, it's not worth it. Yeah. So there was League Two yesterday. There's National League today. Scunthorpe and Morecambe, and then they've got all the Women's Champions Leagues. Oh, there is English football leagues, but these are kind of like, like teams that are low down, or they're kind of like the under 21s, like Wigan and Wolves. Well, Wigan is, will be facing Wolves under 21, like Fleetwood Leeds under 21. I mean, there's lots like southern groups and there's northern groups, so I'll keep an eye on that. But then obviously tomorrow there's Women's League Cup, then there's UEFA Women's Champions League. There's like one National League game, like Boston United versus Newcastle under 21s. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, because it's UEFA World Cup qualifiers on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, and then the Premier League will return the following Saturday. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I just so know this video's not going to get many subs and many views. Because all I've been doing is rambling shit. But anyway, I'm nearly at the end of my lager. Yeah, so if you do get to try this, let me know what you think. Equally, if you have tried it already, let me know what you think, whether it's this one or the bigger bottles. Sorry about that. Yeah, so whether it's the bigger bottles or these little small ones out of Lidl or whatever, wherever, let me know what you think. And yeah, because I'll be interested to know, because I have tasted something like this before, but it was like a Pilsner lager. So I don't mind Pilsner lager. I said to my dad a couple of months ago, sorry. I said, do you like Pilsner lager? And he was like, no, I hate Pilsner lager. And I can get why some people don't like Pilsner lager, because it's got kind of a soury taste to it. But I like Pilsner lager. But then even that is sort of like 2-3 cans, and then after that you're a bit like, you get that real horrible burst of sour, and I suppose it's a bit like that vintage cider you can have. It's kind of like 2-3 pints, and after you're like, you know, it really wears on you a little bit. But yeah, it's not great stuff. If you have it in excess amounts, prolonged, you know, drinking of them like pills and that it does get a little bit, you know, on your taste buds a little bit. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there because I've been rambling and chatting shit in your ear roll for over 30 minutes. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to quickly finish this off. If you could do me a favour, guys, if you could please subscribe, that would really do me a really good favour. If you could join the channel as well, that would be really, really fantastic. Also, like, also comment down below, share with your friends and family, and let them know about J-Test ASMR. That would be fantastic. I don't think there's anything else. Don't forget also to subscribe to the Dining Diary. My link should be in my bio. If you go to J-Test ASMR, go in the description, you should find a link there. So make sure you subscribe to the Dining Diaries as well. So if you could subscribe, like as well, and share that channel with friends and family as well, that would be great. Because I'm on a mission with Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. Get it right. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Go now. Like I said, please subscribe, join, like, share, comment about what you think of this one, and don't forget, do not forget the Dining Diaries. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. Love you all. Don't forget to look after yourselves and each other, and I will see you soon with a new video. Till then, guys. Ciao for now.